Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to me, Alan, the Whisky Friend. Here we are today with another brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to crack on with the final stage of my little GLENFARCLAS reviews. And it's the daddy. I'd had in two minds whether I was going to review it, but as I say, I've pushed out the boat and I've pulled the trigger and I've bought myself a sample. I'll come back to price and all that at the end. GLENFARCLAS 30. So again, like all the other GLENFARCLASes, I've really been enjoying my time with these whiskies. Hopefully this is the same. Just as I poured that there, guys, I can tell straight away the summer house is just oozing with sherry. This is going to be a sherry bomb. Again, it's bottled 43% ABV, like most of the GLENFARCLASes that I've done. So again, without any further ado, I'm going to crack on with this, get into it, give you a nose, give you a little bit on the palate, and see how it is on the finish, and then I'll conclude my review on the 30-year-old. So again, guys, just before I crack on with the whiskey, if you're, with a little friendly reminder from me to thee, if you're watching for the first time, or you're popped in for the first time, or you're a returning viewer and you haven't quite hit that subscribe button yet, please hit the button down below. Feel free to hit it. If you do hit it, guys, you're helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 1K. So now the housekeeping's out the way, let's crack on with the whiskey. That's why you're here. So this has been sitting now, this GLENFARCLAS 30. It's been sitting for around 40 minutes, so I've given it plenty of time to open up. But as I say, the whole shed, the whole summer house is just oozing with sherry. So again, let's crack on with this. Wow, yeah, it's a bomb, it's a sherry bomb. But straight up front, guys, there's a lot of citrus. Apricots, peaches, dark fruits, figs, plums, raisins. This is another complex one, guys, but I'm not the slightest bit. I expect it to be complex. After all, it's been lying in a barrel for 30 years, so yeah. Big toffee note, big caramel. Wow, big chocolate. Big chocolate note. Difference with this one, although I've not even sipped this yet, but it smells juicy. Rich orchard fruits, apples, pears. Wow, it's all going on here. Marzipan. Wow. That Christmas cake note is back. I haven't had that Christmas cake note for a while, but it's back in this one. This is really complex, guys. Super. Let's check out let's see if we can see how the leg colour. Well, it's natural colour as usual, guys. I don't think it's all first fill, because if it was first fill sherry for 30 years, I would expect it to be a little bit darker. But it's got some lovely legs just trickling down the glass here now. So let's get into it, guys. On the palate, slanch. Good God. It's hot again, but this time it's got a luxurious mouthfeel. It's creamy vanilla. It's mouth coating. There's lots of honey. and then it's followed up by those dark fruits, dried fruits, figs, the raisins, the plums. It's gone a little bit nutty now. I think it's walnut. Wow. Maybe some marzipan. Getting some marzipan now. Really, really complex. Beautifully balanced. For a 30-year-old, guys, this has been beautifully put together by the guys at GLENFARCLAS. And it's like most GLENFARCLAS is, once you have that first sip, it sets you up for the second one. And I'm going in. You don't need to wish me luck this time. Still intense. Still got that oily mouth feel. It's really mouth watering. Picking up some wood spice now. As it's gone through the development now, it's gone a little bit oaky, so I'm getting that little bit of dryness now in the mouth. But it feels like there's lots of berries in here. It could be raspberries, gooseberries, blackberries, lots and lots of berry types. It's really, when I said on the nose I thought it smelled juicy. It actually tastes really, really juicy as well. In fact, I'll even go as far to say, when I did the GLENFARCLAS 12, guys, I named this the Dangerous Dram. I think I might have another Dangerous Dram here. This is so easy to drink, but it's much, much more complex than the 12. So this is a really dangerous dram because it is so easy. In fact, it's that easy. I'm going to try some more. So now on this one, guys, it's gone a little bit malty. That cereal note's back. I had a cereal note in the 17, which I'm picking it up here again. It's like a tart, but it's a kind of blueberry tart, strawberry tart, blackcurrant tart. Beautiful pastry note. It's quite cereal. But the difference with this one now, you can tell the age in this one. It actually tastes like a 30-year-old whiskey. And the difference with this one compared to some of the later ones is I'm back to getting the old leather again. So I'm picking an old leather note up in this one. Lots of chocolate and maybe some cocoa on the end. Beautiful, beautiful. But that nutty note, the almonds, the walnuts, the hazelnuts, the marzipan is there throughout. Don't think this is as spicy as the others. I think there's not a lot of spice in this one. Don't get me wrong, there's a touch of wood spice, guys, but it's not anywhere near as spicy as probably the last couple that I've reviewed. It's there in the background, a little bit of spice, but not like the others. It seems a little bit tame now, and I think the others were hot pretty much all the way through. This started off hot, but as it develops, it's kind of easing off a little bit, and the more sips you have, I think I'm going to just try again just to make sure. Cheers. Yeah. Had a couple of sips of this now. Initially it was hot, warm, a lot of heat, beautiful. But as you have more sips, this is where the dangerous dram thing comes in, because it gets really, really easy. Super easy, in fact. But it's wonderful. It's 30, listen, it's 30-year-old, guys. You would expect it to be wonderful. So I'm going to do a little bit of finish, guys, then I'll conclude. You know what's happening. Don't think there's a lot left. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. The finish. This is the longest finish of them all. It goes on forever. It's fruity. All the fruits are there. It's oaky. It's touch of dryness. The old leather's there. The chocolate's there, and the coffee's there. So it's long. There's a beautiful aftertaste. But see, it goes on forever and ever and ever. All in all, this is a spectacular whiskey. I think Glenfarclas actually go up to a 40-year-old and a 50-year-old. They would be frightening, those whiskies. But I think the money really smashes up with them. I'll come on to the money about this one in a second. But all in all, guys, this is probably my favourite of all of them. Of all the whiskies that I've done, but I won't give you a spoiler in a minute. I think initially it's my spoiler. It's my favourite. I do think this is my favourite, but I'll do that in my conclude video. Beautiful, beautiful. The downside to it, whereas I think the other whiskies, I would favour the other whiskies over this one, is purely because of the price of it. As I say, I can buy the 25-year-old for £114 at the minute, but I paid £35 for that 3CL. If I want to buy a full-size bottle, a 70cl bottle of this Glenfarclas 30, it'll cost me somewhere between £430 and £500. So for me, that's just a stretch. No matter how good this whiskey is, that's just a stretch too far, because I really enjoyed the 21. I really enjoyed the 15. In fact, I've enjoyed all of them. The last two reviews that I've done, the 17 and the 30-year-old, are both fantastic whiskies, but the problem I have with those two is the price points, because for the extra 5 years from the 25 to the 30, I could almost get 3 bottles. In fact, I probably could get 3 bottles of the 25-year-old against one of these 30-year-olds. So again, that's a big issue. I don't know why it jumps so much. Maybe it's just keeping in line with 30-year-old whiskies, but it's a big hike. But they haven't kept in line with the 25-year-olds. They've put them out at a really competitive price. This is probably in its right price at £400 to £500 for the 30-year-old, but it's just too much for me to push out there. There's better whiskies in this range. Well, not better value than this one is. I think it's just the value that's putting me off a little bit with this. The whiskey's super. In fact, all the whiskies are super, but the rest are more competitively priced, which would drive me towards the, as I say, I've bought the 12, I've bought the 15, and I've actually bought the 25. I'm just waiting for it being delivered. But all in all, guys, that's me concluded my little Glenfarclas series. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed drinking them. I've really had my eyes opened up. As I say, I'm going to do maybe a Ralphie styled extras video where I'm going to compare them all in the one video, and maybe compare them against each other, whether that be price, whether it be value, whether it be quality, whether it be ABVs. I'm going to try and put a little video together. Hopefully that'll come off pretty soon. I'm Alan, I'm the Whisky Friend. If you've liked it, guys, give me the thumbs up. Please drop me a comment. I love all your comments down below, guys. And if you've hit that subscribe button, great. If you haven't, you may want to consider doing that. If you do hit it, guys, remember it's free, doesn't cost you anything, and you're helping the channel massively on its way to the magical 1K. So again, I'm Alan. Until next time, please remember one thing: the pleasure is in the sharing. And I'll see you soon, guys. Thanks very much. Bye.